Yeah, we all like watching crazy moments at the zoo. But we found very interesting guys even among peaceful and little beasts. Hi there, Bubble here, and these are 10 smallest animals in the world. Let's go. Fennec fox lives in the Sahara. It is the smallest species of canid. It's even smaller than a cat. The fennec's body is not longer than 40 centimeters, and it weighs less than 1.5 kilograms. Though it is rather small, her ears are the biggest in comparison with its head among other predators. Toad pedalframe has got the proud name of the smallest vertebrate animal in the world because their length is only 7.5 millimeters. But sometimes one can meet a real giant with a body's length of almost 12 millimeters. Due to their tiny sizes, this species was discovered in 2009 only thanks to special equipment. Sun bears sometimes resemble birds by their way of life. They build something like nests in the trees, and their main food is insects and leaves. Of course, his size is not big, and it is not more than 1.5 meters. Its weight is not more than an adolescent, or 65 kilograms, so it can be named the smallest bear in the world. The word cattle gives off the impression that the animal would be large, but Manichaean cow doesn't agree with that completely, because its height is no more than a dog size. It equals only 61 centimeters. For being unique, it was also entered in the Guinness Book of Records, and it is a favorite animal of all native people. Dwarf gecko comes from the Dominican Republic, and it might be an ideal domestic animal because it eats a little, it can easily sit on a nail, and it is charming and attractive. But there is a little problem for such a tiny creature. Though the species was opened in 2001, it is already in the Red Book. Dwarf goat that comes from West Africa has been attracting the world's attention for several years, dwelling in people's houses. The reason of its great success is its smartness, beauty, and size. It's not bigger than a cat, and there is more use for it because it gives enough milk to make its owner happy all day long. On the one hand, this snake might be mixed with an earthworm, and on the other hand as well, one can recognize a reptile only by seeing its tongue. Carla snake was discovered in 2008 by Blair Hedges and was named in honor of his wife Carla. Probably his wife was associated with a snake. It doesn't matter. The length of an adult snake is not more than 10 centimeters, and its main food is ants' eggs. Speaking about a deer, we imagine big noble animals with big horns, but nature hasn't given all that to poodoo deer. Its height is not more than 90 centimeters. Its horns can hardly be seen and only among males. You can meet this baby in the south of Chile, but it is rather difficult because these animals do not like to be seen by humans. Mini pigs are charming and funny animals, which do not need any special care. The networking social sites and videos on YouTube tell us about this. But you will be much surprised when in 2 years your tiny pig will grow to be a boar at 108 kilograms. And then they would need special care because their stomach can't stand fat, hot, sweet, salt, or roasted food. By the way, as any mini pig doesn't have a habit to be neat. At last, we are at first place. Pygmy marmoset is a name for the smallest primate, as their body is only 20 centimeters in height. They live in South America and their main food is tree sap, and if they're lucky, they get to eat fruit and bugs. Because of their tiny size, they are easily loot for nearly every animal, and they can't bravely come down to the ground. Thanks to their diminutiveness, marmosets easily are adopted to the new surrounding and can be your domestic pet. Again, Bubble here. Put your shaggy like and subscribe to our channel. See you later.